Tales from the Devil James Vault. Take 1. Tales from the Devil James Cult. Take 1, Take 1. Short stories from the madness mind of the haunted boy.
First, the film is developed, much the same way as your films are developed at the chemist.
608 Pine Street Edit, Take 4, Scene 2, Camera 6, Tales from the Devil James Vault.
Then it has to be edited.
You mean some of the film has to be cut out?
Right, some bits are thrown away, quite a lot in fact, because we filmed about 3 times more than we needed.
608 Pine Street, Edit Take 4, Scene 2, Camera 6. It's like being trapped in a room with a million mirrors.
There's the picture part of the film, and the other is the sound.
608 Pine Street, Edit Take 4, Scene 2, Camera 6, Glitch Gorillas of the Matrix Monkeys.
This leader is provided to permit the projectionist to complete adjustment of focus and sound level before the film begins.
608 Pine Street Edit, Take 4, Scene 2, Camera 6, Tales from the Devil James Vault.
608 Pine Street, Edit Take 4, Scene 2, Camera 6, Glitch Gorillas of the Matrix Monkeys.
608 Pine Street, Edit Take 4, Scene 2, Camera 6. It's like being trapped in a room with a million mirrors.
I died up there one morning, waiting for my fucking med cad to take me to the methadone clinic. But I think it was one of those rough patch weeks where I relapsed a little and ended up banging some dope. Anything to escape the world where no one wanted to love me, I meant to say. My mistake of thinking someone or something was going to come save me. Huge fucking mistake. So the way I saw it, if I was going to be alone, I may as well float along in some drifting pirate ship on some numb haunted high of the terrifying tides. It was like living in a gray foggy movie, I meant to say. The eerie emotions of the sinister states, I meant to say, the maniacal-minded madness. I even wrote down the calculations on loose paper scattered throughout that lonely haunted home. Numbness, escape, depression, relapse, mistake. Loneliness could be mapped into a 5-point scale of emotional intensity, I mean. The reassembling of the reassurance 0 equals low intensity, neutral state. 5 equals high intensity, intense emotion, I meant to say. Because although I made peace with the fact that no one was coming to save me or love me, I still had to figure out why. After all, I was a good-hearted person and didn't deserve that lonely lunacy, so I was hell-bent on getting the ravenous reasons. After all, this matrix captures the emotional intensity, behavioral actions, sequence of events, and cynical contexts of the 5-point scale. But the 5-point scale was a bitch and a half, piercing my broken and busted junkie brain with the ambiguous agony from the angry abyss, the angels, I meant to say, somehow took some kind of pity with their super glue and staples and duct tape, and hay baler twine trying to stitch me up and patch me up in my tattered state and poor condition, I meant to say. I wrote down the equations and calculations on loose paper, along with some kind of terrifying theory about how the multi-dimensional beings are ever watching ethereal forces guiding or observing the chaos of the maniacal mind, offering unseen wisdom or intervention in the emotional labyrinth of tis 3-ring shit show. As the mind spirals through numbness, depression, and relapse, these celestial entities may quietly influence the path, whispering hints of understanding or peace. The eerie emotions tied to the 5-point scale of intensity are not just isolated feelings, they ripple through dimensions, where angels might gently intervene to shift perspectives or soften the intensity. They dwell beyond the chaos, perhaps offering glimpses of a higher truth or reassuring the tortured soul that, even in their loneliest, maddest states, there is still a possibility for redemption and clarity. Their presence, while intangible, could be the thread of light in a dark, fragmented reality. But my brother-in-law Donnie moved them off the stovetop because he was worried I would get all doped up and nod out and catch the house on fire, The next morning, the multi-dimensional being came for me, just like clockwork, ready to carry me out of this twisted three-ring circus. I watched it with my own eyes, no filter, no escape, and it froze me in place, rooted to the spot with fear. You'd think a ghost, a poltergeist, or even a demon could rattle you, but once you see that, it makes everything else seem like child's play, I meant to say. It wasn't the creature itself that got me though. It was the way its presence lingered after it vanished. The residue of its power washed over me like a wave, suffocating, smothering me with its heaviness. Being touched by something from beyond, a ghost or whatever you want to call it, isn't just a heavy transaction. It's a transformation that messes with your very soul. Confusion, disorientation, and mind shattered into pieces it can't put back together. And your eyes? They're never the same. Once you peel back that curtain and glimpse the beyond, once you see the lies and the manipulation, you can't unsee it. You see the world for what it truly is. A glitch-riddled, half-baked simulation where we're all stuck on a 3D plane, stumbling around like monkeys in the Matrix, bumping into walls of our own reassembled peculiar perception. It's like being trapped in a room with a million mirrors. You're not sure which way is real anymore, and the reflection staring back at you doesn't even make sense. There's a truth in the chaos, but it's so far out of reach, we just keep on playing the game, pretending we're not the ones in the cage. But trust me, once you catch a glimpse of that ugly, unseen, ravenous reality, you'll never look at this so-called life the same way again.
One time a thing occurred to me, what's real and what's for sale?
Have you ever questioned what's real? Time, solid objects, your identity? What if none of it is as it seems? Time isn't linear. We experience that way, but past, present, and future all exist right now.
You'll see the look and you'll see the lies. You'll eat the lies and you will.
The solid ground that you're standing on is made of 99.9% empty space and vibrating atoms. Your identity is a collection of stories and beliefs that you have adopted over time, but are they you? Reality is fluid and dynamic, yet we cling to constructs like time, solidity, identity because it makes us feel safe. But true freedom is when you stop believing in that illusion of certainty and you start to see beyond the veil. So I'll leave you with this. What illusions are you still holding on to? Question them. Reality may be far more beautiful than you've been taught.
Tell me lies, tell me sweet little lies. Tell me lies. Oh no, you can't disguise.
I died up there one morning, waiting for my fucking med cab to take me to the methadone clinic, but I think it was one of those rough patch weeks where I relapsed a little and ended up banging some dope. Anything to escape the world where no one wanted to love me, I meant to say. My mistake of thinking someone or something was going to come save me. Huge fucking mistake.
You wanna know why? 'Cause I'm a liar. Yeah, I'm a liar. I'll tear your mind out. I'll burn your soul. I'll turn you into me. I'll turn you into me. 'Cause I'm a liar, a liar, a liar, a liar.
The freaking Matrix. That little movie. The Matrix. Yeah, you know.
Keep getting stuck here all the time.
I died up there one morning, waiting for my fucking med cab to take me to the methadone clinic, on some numb haunted high of the terrifying tides. It was like living in a gray foggy movie, I meant to say.
Tell me lies, tell me sweet little lies.
One time a thing occurred to me, what's real and what's for sale.
Tell me lies, tell me sweet little lies.
You'll see the look and you'll see the lies. You'll eat the lies, and you will.
The freaking Matrix. That little movie. The Matrix. Yeah, you know.